In a landmark judgment, the Supreme Court of India has struck down the electoral bond scheme of the Government of India. How this court order is going to affect the electoral politics in the coming days, we are going to hear and understand in this video. First, let's get into the nutshell of the court order. The court said the electoral bond scheme put into effect through the amendment of the Representation of the People's Act of 1951, Companies Act and the Finance Act of 2017 is violative of the Article 19(1)(a) and hence unconstitutional. The deletion of the proviso to Section 182(1) of the Companies Act permitting unlimited corporate contributions to political parties is arbitrary and violative of Article 14. And hence the court says the issuing bank in this case, which is the State Bank of India, shall henceforth stop the issuance of electoral bonds. SBI shall submit details of the electoral bonds purchased since the interim order of the court dated 12th April 2019 till date to the Election Commission of India. The details shall include the date of purchase of each electoral bond, the name of the purchaser of the bond, and the denominations of the electoral bond purchase. SBI shall also submit the details of political parties which have received contribution through electoral bonds since the interim order of the Supreme Court dated 12th April 2019 till date to the Election Commission. SBI must also disclose details of each electoral bond encashed by political parties, which shall include the date of encashment and the denomination of the electoral bond. SBI shall submit the above information to the Election Commission within 3 weeks from the date of the judgment, that is, by 6th March 2024. The Election Commission shall publish this information shared by the SBI on its official website within 1 week of the receipt of the information, that is, by 13th March 2024. Electoral bonds which are within the validity period of 15 days but that have not been encashed by the political parties shall be returned to the political party or the purchaser depending on who is in possession of the bond. And the issuing bank, upon the return of the bond, shall refund the amount to the purchaser's account. So BJP on Thursday fielded former Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad to defend the electoral bond scheme which was struck down by the Supreme Court as unconstitutional. Addressing a press conference in Delhi, Prasad said the objective of the scheme was to bring transparency to election funding. The judgment, which runs into hundreds of pages, will be examined by the BJP, the party says, and the government is going to formulate a structural response to the order in the coming days. The BJP has also taken a swipe at the Congress, which has alleged that the bonds could be used to pay bribes by the corporates to the ruling party.